Hello, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Now you might be thinking, why am I in 0.17? Well, that would be because of this craft here, the Nostromo. This is a mod I made a video of a while back, but was no longer available for a time, or so I thought. Turns out it's back, and it has been updated for 0.18 and 0.19. Right now I'm just in 0.17 real fast, just showing it off. This is what it looks like, so you can see it. If you turn on the SAS, you gain more control, if I remember correctly, or no, you don't. Okay, because it does have an advanced SAS. It has an SAS module in it, but it has an advanced SAS, so that doesn't really help. There is RCS. There is, of course, it's a little bit cheaty. It's actually a very lightweight craft, and it's, what do you call it? And it's got like a ton of RCS fuel, a ton of fuel. Well, actually, it doesn't have all that much fuel, but the fuel it does have lasts for quite a while. It also has a button to switch engines, which is the Z key, as you can see here. And that's because, you know, back in 0.17, you couldn't, what do you call it, switch the things like that. So, anyhow, let's jump over to 0.19. And the first thing you may have noticed is that the craft has gotten a lot bigger. That is because it has been rescaled to be Kerbal sized. Now, I'm not sure exactly how I get to the hatch on this thing. There's a new thing. There's like a crew elevator you're supposed to be able to right-click on to drop your crew out. That may not be released yet, however. I believe that part is supposed to go down here somewhere. Basically, the developer is, of course, still working on it. And let's see, if I hit the wrong button there, you can see the engine is that one, and the Z key, so I switch to the vertical engines. And this is just it has a slower response time, but is otherwise basically the same vehicle as the previous version that I was showing a minute ago. This is, you know, the same thing, except bigger, of course, in the latest version. What the mod maker is working on right now, the developer of this mod, he's working on, what do you call it? He's working on making it so you can have an elevator under here that you can use to get on and off of the ship, and he's working on making it Kerbal-sized. It's either Kerbal-sized right now or very close to it. I'm going to find out by very roughly landing it. Also, wow, look at how tiny the RCS thrust is coming out of there. And there's only a single thrust coming out of each of those. That's interesting. Well, see, in the previous version, as you might have noticed if you were watching closely enough, you would have noticed that the thrust coming out actually came out, each one of those little, if you look in there, each one of those little thruster ports, so to speak, had, you know, an effect coming out of it. Whereas now, as you can see, it's just got one for each little section, so to speak. So the developer's been at work on this, but he has a life, unlike me, so he hasn't been able to work on it too much, but hopefully we can direct some encouragement to him and get him to work on it. Right now I'm going to see if I can land this thing a bit softer than I did previously. I was screwing around with this just a little bit in 0.17 before I found the download for, or rather, I didn't find the download. I'd like to thank David, link in the description to his channel. He helped me find an archived copy of this mod, on, what was it? I forget what it was. It was some Google thing. He found an archived copy on it because basically, this mod, there we go. That's actually a nice gentle touchdown for this ship. It's kind of funny. It's so huge that you land at a small speed. I mean, a relatively higher speed than you would otherwise. Anyhow, I'm gonna do like a vertical launch kind of thing. So I'm kind of just pitching backwards, and there we go. Anyhow, David found this for me. Basically, if you didn't know, the Kerbal Space Program forums were down, what was it? A couple of days back or whatever. They were down for quite a while, apparently. I really didn't notice, to be honest. I don't go on the forums that much, but they were down. And unfortunately, during the reset, when they fixed the forums, a bunch of, what do you call it? A bunch of threads that were newer, or newer updates or whatever, were lost because they had to restore from an old update. And this was one of those, the updated version of this. The old thread is still there, and I'll go ahead and put a link to that because it should be updated soon enough, assuming the developer realizes that he needs to update it. And I'll give a link to the cached version, which is like the latest version from like a backup site or whatever, something to do with Google. I forget what the URL is. I might be able to actually check that real fast. webcache.googleusercontent.com, apparently. Interesting. That link may not... I don't know if that's like a public link or... I don't know, whatever. Anyhow, I will link to it. If it doesn't work, I will also give a direct download link. So, you know, there's just going to be links everywhere for this. In the meantime, however, I'm going to go land this thing on the moon, because why not? Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead is Jeb is going to jump out. Oh, wow, he is so tiny. Oh, is that the elevator right there? Oh, I can't really check because we're kind of... Okay, bye, ship. Wow, that is a beautiful ship. Let me switch back to it and fire up the engines, of course, since we are kind of listing now. And F4 and F1 and I mean F2 and now F1. F1 again. Just taking screenshots because, you know, for the thumbnail for the video, because you know how you do that? You do the thumbnail stuff? Yeah, that stuff. So, let's see. We're almost in orbit. Well, I mean, at orbital velocities. I'm not really going to be all that careful with how I get into orbit because this thing gets into orbit so well. It is a pretty ship. Oh, crap. Oh god. I am just... Okay, we are definitely in orbit now. And, let's see. The moon is there, so I think we technically should have been burning already if we were going to go on this orbit. So we're now going to skip around the planets, as you do. Wait, we're in the atmosphere. What the hell? Okay, apparently I was wrong. We're in the atmosphere now, which means I didn't get us into orbit successfully. Let me just boost us up out of the atmosphere. Yeah, I know how to fly, honest. Now where's that moon? I'm waiting for the moon. Meanwhile, I'm bursting the RCS a little bit, because why not? Where is it? Did I miss it again? Am I that bad at this game now? I think I missed it again. Wow, I'm going into a higher orbit than I meant to. Maybe I accidentally already did a transfer orbit. Yeah, I kinda did. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and swing it out there. And, of course, the timing is wrong. There we go. This is where we should have burned, is where we're at now. So I'm going to fast forward. And the moon is going to escape from me. So I am going to burn... whoops, that's the wrong button. I'm going to burn... I'm going to time warp at 4 because I don't feel like waiting on things. And I'm going to burn this way. Whoop. Okay, that timing is still bad. Yay! Oh, let me turn time warp correctly. Oh shit. We're trying to catch it and it's not working. So I'm going to turn up the time warp and I'm going to thrust straight at it. Let it be known, this is not how orbital mechanics works, except for the fact that I seem to have accidentally gained an encounter and immediately lost it because I wasn't really going, There we go, we have an impact thingy. Yeah, so let's go impact the moon. Oh god! I might have accidentally actually impacted it. Oh, no I didn't. Okay, we're all good. And... Oh god, oh god! We're pretty close now. Okay, we are landing now. Or, pretty soon, anyhow. I'm gonna time warp, because I'm lazy. And where's the... There's retrograde. Hello, retrograde. And... Okay, so now let's get a little closer. Okay, that's close enough. Okay, I'm going to now start doing things the proper way? Question mark? I think I'm doing something really badly wrong here. Because I'm having a hard time controlling which direction we're pointing. Yay, go me. Close enough to straight up and down. So we're going to switch engines now. And I'm going to hope I don't fuck this up right now. So, we should have just deployed gear. There's the gear. Hello. And I am trying desperately to pull this thing right side up, but it doesn't want to. It really doesn't want to. Which is scary, because we're coming down kind of fast. So we should, you know, like... not come down so fast. Like, not... Oh god. That is not good. Hello, ground. Don't kill me. We're actually doing alright. Okay. Okay. I say that now. We're actually just going to, just gonna chill out. Glide above the surface for a little while. Oh, just barely above the surface. Now a bit higher. This is pretty cool. Of course, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm killing off horizontal speed. Which, this thing is kind of fiddly. Oh, and I just bumped the ground. Fine, we're just gonna land now. Boing. Okay, we're not gonna land now. We're going to land eventually, as soon as we clear that rock. That's kind of cool, I actually cleared that rock. Stop gaining speed. You should not be gaining speed, you should be losing speed. This thing does look pretty cool though, even though it flies like a brick. We're going up too much now. And now we're turning too much, rotating too much. Oh god. Okay. And touchdown, again. Eventually we'll land this thing, you know? Eventually. Once it slides to a stop. Or quits back. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna EVA Bob here. Oh, he fell off. So there's an elevator thing here. So do I... Apparently I right-click this and it... No? Maybe I have to be controlling the ship for that to happen? I don't know. Let's go check it out. Oops, I bumped into it. And switch vessel. Bob can handle himself. Where is it? I am lost. Where am I? Oh, I'm inside the ship. Okay, because it's so huge. Now... Whoops. Don't want to take off. I want to zoom in. And I want to... There we go. Right-click that. Lower the crew elevator. There you go. See, we have a crew elevator now. Oh god, Bob, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Get up. Quickly, you're gonna get killed in. Oh, hey, he's fine. Alright, so he's gonna jump on the crew elevator. Well, actually, not jump, just kind of sit here. And now if I click that, I can raise the elevator. Awesome! That is cool. That is really cool, actually. And then once you're up here, you can board. Alright, so there you go. That is the Nostromo. It has been updated for 0.18 or 0.19. It still requires a plugin to work because the mod creator has not gone through and updated each and every one of these parts for the new resources system and everything, so it requires that plugin. But otherwise, it's all good. So go check it out. And sorry it took me so long to make this video. Thanks for watching, etc., etc. See you in space.